our new
Pawan, we have lost you. Hello. Hello. Hello.
sir, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Hello,
Yeah, now I can. Now we can.
sir.
Pawan, please carry on.
Yeah, till what time? Till what? I didn't know I am not audible.
Yeah, we
Hello.
can hear you. We can hear you.
My last word, what you heard, sir,
No, no,
so
no.
that I can continue from that point.
Yeah, yeah. You can go back one sentence.
Okay. So I was telling you about the association. So each one of us are part and parcel of specialty associations. So if we can target that, that is fine. The other thing I was telling us, our present president, Dr. Venkatachalapati sir, initiated his tenure of membership drive from JIMS Medical College, which was attended by 50 to 60 junior doctors, interns, JRs, and staff. And it was so sharp, crisp what he communicated. It was just a 10 minutes talk, but most of them were so much convinced that why they should become members. So it was discussed there that we should have a short video on the benefits of IMA by our present president, and few videos are already posted on YouTube by Dr. our immediate past president, Dr. Madhusudan Karignu sir, on benefits of being IMA member. Such videos being circulated will also enhance our membership drive. Uh, One important concern for especially the junior doctors is the fees. Definitely last year it was significantly collectively taken decision about reduction in the price. So now it should not be a major concern, but still if we consider from their point of view, for example, the interns, JRs, their initial monthly salary would be a very meager one. So if we can give them some options of payments like installments, or especially for interns, if we can, the day they start their internship, if we can provide them something like provisional, the local leaders taking the responsibility of getting their final IMA membership at the end of their internship, we can target at least 2,000 to 3,000 fresh graduates coming out every year. So it all boils down to saying that the local president, secretary, and the district coordinator should target the medical colleges. We can have something called as postpaid or provisional membership. The last thing I would like to tell is in the code of ethics in medical MCI ethics bylaws, it says that the physician or the doctor should be part of some or the other association concerned with this fraternity. So IMA being one of the common platform for all the specialties or the general medical fraternity, we can start implementing or educating people who come for their KMC registration at KMC. Uh, Now that many of us are getting into, we are in Karnataka Medical Council, and we can always start a counter or a educating platform at the hello, hello,
Hear you. We can hear
hello.
you. We can hear you.
So KMC is another place where we can have our stall-like thing or drop downs to educate people why IMA membership is also important, along with registering their own degrees or MBBS degrees. So I would be very much happy to receive any new ideas from any of the leaders, district coordinators, or president secretaries, and we would like to collectively implement these ideas to increase our membership. So this year our target should be we plan to have at least 3,000 to 5,000 members this year. So many of you have my contact details. My email ID is drpawanpatil@gmail.com. I'll put it on the chat box. Any ideas or can be messaged or emailed to me. We'll try and implement that. Thank you, Dr. Venkatachalapati sir, for giving me this opportunity. The State Working Committee also for giving me this responsibility of the Membership Drive Committee Chairman. Thank you, sir.
So one suggestion, sir.
Yeah, questions? Any questions? And I think due to shortage of time, we will proceed. So thank you, Dr. Pawan Patil. So you have told us it is not just the unity, but also it is number is very important. So we request more members to join IMA. Now I request our Dr. Y.C. Yogananda Reddy, Chairman, IMA KSS, to deliver his talk. Over to Dr. Yogananda Reddy. Right. Hello. 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 Okay. Hello. 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 Yeah. So we can come. Hello. 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 are you able to hear? Hello?
Yes, we are able to hear.
Hello?
Yes, we are able to hear.
Hello?
Yes, yes, we can hear, but there is some
Dr.
background
Pawan
noise.
Patil.
But there is a background noise.
Yes, yes. Sir, one ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ Thank you, Dr. Pawan Patil. Now I request Dr. Y.C. Yogananda Reddy, Chairman IMA KSS, to deliver his talk. Over to Dr. Yogananda Reddy.
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಸರ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಸುತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈವ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸಾಕು
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಭಾರತೀಯ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಸಂಘ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಶಾಖೆ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೈ.ಸಿ. ಯೋಗಾನಂದ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ, ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ IMA ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪವನ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅವರು ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಮನದಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದರ ಮುಂದುವರೆದ ಭಾಗವಾಗಿ ಭಾರತೀಯ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಸಂಘ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಶಾಖೆಯ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸದಸ್ಯರ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ IMS KSS ಪರವಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಎರಡು ಮಾತು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. I think you are all quite aware that last thing we do not want to have our families to suffer after the unfortunate demise of any of the member of IMA Karnataka State Branch financially. Keeping this in mind, in the year 1989, under the leadership of Dr. Vichal D. Sapare, then President of IMA Karnataka State Branch, Indian Medical Association Karnataka State Branches, Karnataka Social Security Scheme was started at Badami in the year 1989. The preliminary framework membership drive was started in the year 1989, and the association got officially registered in the year 1992. Since then, we have finished 25 years of our experience in Social Security Scheme. We finished our 25 years in the year 2014, when I was the president of IMA Karnataka State Branch, with the sole motto of helping each one's family in case of unfortunate event to the member of IMA Karnataka State Branch. The loss of a spouse or loved one often means a dramatic change in the family finances. IMA cases found out affordable way to create financial security for the family. It ensures financial stability for your loved ones in case of an unfortunate event. The whole concept of KSSS runs on a doctrine of mutual benefits A group of people sharing common profession with a common interest in securing each one's family by contributing money to the bereaved family with the intention to help each other. The concept of mutuality allows us to get way off from the income tax and also wealth tax. The amount a bereaved family gets from IMA KSS is exempt from income tax because each one of us as a medical association member contributes our well-earned income tax money. And the wealth tax is also not there because it runs on doctrine of mutuality. So as I said, we have two schemes. One is the old existing scheme and a new silver label scheme launched in the year 2014-15 when I was the president of IMA KSB, and it was launched at the city of Mysore. Most of you are well versed with the tariff which you are taking as a initial membership enrollment under both the schemes. Here is the question when few of our younger members ask me that the most younger members at the age of 30 or late 20s or early 30s say at a lesser amount they get a lifetime benefit to the extent of 1 crore. Yes, I agree. A person age of 30 at a meager amount of 7,000-8,000 per year gets life benefit of 1 crore. But till what age? The age of 60, 80, 85. You need to continue your contribution throughout life. That means younger age, though get certain better benefits from the commercially available term insurance schemes, the whole concept of helping our own fraternity members, mutuality, come into front line when you opt for the IMA's cases. IMA's cases is not a business model. It is a model to ensure benefit to the bereaved family in an event of unfortunate death of a member. Keeping this in mind, I encourage even the younger population members and younger population doctors to enroll into IMA cases for the betterment of their own life and also to help and work under the doctrine of mutuality. So you are contributing yourself to your own fraternity member or helping each other. How much we get may be very much, but that is not the main motive of the cases. How much we contribute to others' sufferings, how much we contribute to fellow members' family well-being stands out as the motto of IMA cases. As age advances, of course, IMA cases has its scheme, which is most attractive. None other commercially available term insurances can match this particular scheme. There also, I do not promote it as a business model. I promote it as a model to help your own fraternity friends. So we have a tariff as shown in the picture, and it is available on the website, and IMA case office or IMA case office is ready to help you out at any given point of time to enroll into these schemes. Of course, we do not ask for any pre-existing medical conditions. We do not inquire about your well-being. We do not inquire about your family well-being. We don't ask for a health status, but we have kept 2 years as the lock-in period from date of joining. This is to safeguard the viability of the scheme. The scheme works with a minimum number of or a very small group of like-minded population, maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. We cannot keep on extending this beyond our medical fraternity. So we should have a safety line down the years for decades. Keeping that in mind, we have kept 2 years lock-in period. Of course, NSS, National Social Security Scheme, has only 1 year lock-in period because they have achieved a huge membership. That means their membership is now crossed or nearing 10,000. This can be done even in Karnataka Social Security scheme and our membership increases. The bringing down or cutting down the lock-in period can be achieved once we achieve the expected number of membership, that is beyond 10,000, which is very much possible. But in the special circumstances, we have waived off lock-in periods, like in a situation which we are going through right now, that is a COVID-19 pandemic. We have waived off lock-in period for all those existing members and also to those members who are joining. A member joins today, if something happens the next few days, yes, lock-in period is waived off for the COVID deaths. Such intermediary interventions and remedial measures are introduced in KSSS, and bylaw provides such measures when needed. But for a general cause of death, lock-in period is 2 years. A member can become or enroll his membership in both the schemes, but needs to send a separate application. So it's very simple. We enroll you with the tariff which I have shown, which is definitely refundable if you want to retire from the membership, or definitely refundable 2 years. That means whatever amount you have paid, with simple interest of 3%, the KSSS refunds that amount. Beyond 2 years, if you continue as the member, that amount remains with us as a corpus fund. I'll tell you why we need a corpus fund. As on today, when something happens, unfavorable event happens, we extend the benefit to the bereaved family within next 3 months. That is within the next managing committee meeting of KSSS. If today something happens, next managing committee will be within 3 months. So before that, suppose if for your luck or somebody's luck, if managing committee meeting is just 7 days ahead, then you will be given that money. The family will be given that money within 7 days. But 3 months is the maximum period where we take. How much we give? In old existing scheme, we give 1,000 rupees in number of active members. Active members is those who are paying regular death fraternity contributions. That means we exclude the people who have left, people who have left us forever, and people who have taken voluntary, or people who have been terminated. So active membership. Like in old existing scheme, right now we have around 1,750 active members. In Silver Jubilee, we have 1,700 active members. So in old existing scheme, we calculate at the rate of 1,000 rupees per member, and that much amount we give. And in new Silver Jubilee scheme, we give 2,500 rupees per active member. Plus, we have kept 25 years as the maximum year one needs to pay from the date of enrollment. Beyond 25 years, you will not have to pay anything except for rupees 500 rupees for maintenance every year, and cover last till your life. These, what you don't call it as a policy, you are a member till your life. Even if death occurs at the age of 105, your family is going to get the benefit. But you will be paying only first 25 years. That means after 25 years, people start retiring from paying annual payments. So as on today in old age scheme, we have 284 retired members. We'll be adding 140 members this year. So to counter this, every year people retire. To counter this problem, the IMA KSSS has come out with a solution. 1,000 rupees into number of deaths is the usual calculation. We also make one more calculation, the average of previous 5 death claims. Suppose today, previous 5 death claims, last month of 5 death claims you take, total amount, we make an average. Higher of these two, the regular calculation and higher of this average calculation will be the death claim benefit to the bereaved family. And in the process, IMA cases will be utilizing this much of money to compensate from its corpus fund. The interest generated out of the corpus fund, to put it on record, right now we have almost around 11 crores of corpus fund in IMA cases, invested in various fixed deposits and also in government securities. So the interest earned, dividends earned on this corpus fund will be utilized to fill up the gap when people retire. Got my point? So if the membership drive is so much, if the amount you get more than the average of previous 5 years, That is the best thing to happen. We are not utilizing any of the corpus fund. This year we have utilized 1 lakh rupees as a from the corpus fund to compensate for the retired members. That is a very meager amount for us. So we have maintained a very well balanced financial status to maintain or give a viability, long-term, decade-wise viability to the KSSs. I'm just explaining this because few of the younger members claim that there may not be viability after 50 years. Yes, we have taken enough measure to safeguard viability of the scheme down the decades, I tell you. Even after 5 decades, 6 decades, 7 decades, this will not collapse because we have put in inbuilt security measures so that a younger member who joins will be definitely benefited even if he survives for 100 years. Take it from me. So right now, going by this calculation, we are giving rupees 17 lakhs around. I'm not giving the exact number right now because each and every member will have a calculation as per the membership a day before his death. Suppose death happens today, yesterday's calculation applies to him. So it is around 17 lakhs in old existing scheme and 42 lakhs 50,000 rupees in new existing scheme. How much you pay on an average if you go by that? As on today, I claim or I pronounce that in old existing scheme, over 25 years, we'll be paying around 3 to 3.5 lakhs contribution. But over 25 years, the amount 17 lakhs on an average grows at the rate of 1.5 lakhs every year because we expect minimum 150 new membership even without any motivation. Even with any motivation, we are getting minimum 150 new memberships to each scheme. That means every year we are adding 1,50,000 rupees as a death claim benefit. So down the 25 years, it becomes how much? Almost 30. 30 plus 17, 47 lakhs it will be. So by contributing 3.5 lakhs, at the end of 25 years, if you are alive still, if something happens that day, you'll be getting around 37, 40 years. That much of benefit will not be available in any of the existing commercial security schemes. Similarly, today I say in Silver Jubilee, we are getting 42,50,000 rupees. This was just as on today, I tell you. There are 1,706 members and 6 are exempted. 1,700 members are calculated, 42,50,000 rupees. We have a meeting next month. I'll tell you, definitely this will become 43 and after. Soumya is here. She knows, she is a new member. She knows how it works. Next 1 month, it will be 1 lakh more. I'm not giving any business life of promotion here, but it is definitely beneficial to the family. Added to that, you are serving your own population. You are helping your own members, fraternity members. You are contributing. You may be contributing 2,500 rupees, but put together, you'll be giving 42, 43 lakhs to a bereaved family. This particular year, as we have announced additional benefit for COVID deaths, till today we have got around 6 COVID deaths. To one of the members, we have already given the death claim benefit, and that family got 82 lakhs from IMA KSB. This we gave within 1 month of the demise with the minimum documentation, and he was a member in both the schemes. The amount contributed by the member, he was a member since 1995, I'll tell you, and since the inception of New Silver scheme, the amount contributed by the member is just 2 lakhs rupees in both the schemes together. It's not that how much they got, how much we contributed to our fraternity member. It's not how much he got, how much we contributed as an IMA, how much we contributed, how much we helped our own members. That is the pride I have. That is the pride, that is an announcement I make. We have contributed so much to our own fraternity. I don't bother about how much they get. How much we contribute? We contributed rupees 82 lakhs from both members, and none of the members, none of the KS members have even felt the pinch of the contribution. They have paid just 2,500 rupees. That is the beauty. That is the beauty. Minimum contribution, you are helping your fraternity. That means we are giving 1.5 times the benefit if that is due to COVID. This scheme will run for another 2 years. After that, we'll close the scheme. And if any such thing happens, unfortunately, in the future, definitely we are going to introduce things of this kind under cases. Of course, we have removed lock-in period also. If somebody becomes a member today, yes, lock-in period is waived off for COVID deaths. And under Silver Jubilee scheme, we have additional 10 lakh benefit if death happens due to accident. We are tied up with the insurance company, and if death happens due to accident, apart from what we give from KSS, the member will get 10 lakhs more. That means 42.5 plus 10 lakhs if death is due to accident. We will not differentiate cause of death while giving the benefit, but we accentuate the benefit if some causes are of that kind, like accident. We also give the disability benefit if death happens due to accident only, road traffic accident. We have a very good website, dynamic website. We can log in. We can get your information on the fingertips, updated once in 2 days. If you become a member, after 2 days it will be updated, and you can see every data. If any mistake is there, you can update your. You can instruct our office to update or correct the data, and everything happening in each and every meeting, annual reports, every MC meetings minutes, everything is available on the website. Everything. It is made very transparent. I speak about transparency because I'm giving a rosy picture of a KSS and our efforts to contribute to our period members. This KSS went through very unfortunate event of fraud happening in the bank accounts in the year 2017. That is the time when I introduced as secretary. That is the time I took over as chairman. Since 6 years, we are struggling, and we are on the verge of getting back that money, which went through fraud. 42 lakhs of rupees went through fraud because of check fraud from one of the office staff. We are fighting, and the case is very much in favor of us. The consumer court, we have approved the forgery. The connivance of the bank is almost certain. May not be connivance, but ignorance or negligence from the bank in identifying the signatures, we proved beyond doubt, and we are going to get back the amount with interest. I'm sure if everything goes right, we are going to get back. Unfortunately, I tell you, during that period only, even Tamil Nadu Social Security scheme lost almost 2 crores of rupees because of this fraud. After that, we have become very cautious in handling our finances, we're making our things transparent, we are unlocking securities, everything we have done in a systematic way. And now IMA KSS cannot go through such unfortunate events in future forever because of the involvement of the members and the action taken to rectify that. Yes, we agree, thing happened in the past and we have rectified it and we're moving further. Even after losing 42 lakhs by fraud, unfortunately, we have not denied any member a death claim benefit. We have not halted even a day in membership drive. We have increased our membership. So that is the beauty of the scheme. We are not here to bog down by any of these methods, and we are here to correct ourselves, update ourselves, upgrade ourselves technically and also financially in a better way. We have an office. We have a new technically updated office. In the process of digitalization by IMA KSB, we will be improving further. And I finally say, better safe than say sorry to your family. And this is a very touching moment for me. Of all the posts I enjoy, of all the posts I handled in IMA since my membership in the year 1996, the most cherished post is the service towards IMA Karnataka Social Security scheme. I enjoy working for this scheme lifelong because this is where I can contribute to the fraternity to whatever extent I have. I proudly say till today I have contributed just 12 or 13,000 rupees since my each member, I say, each death, let's say 12 or 13,000 rupees to each death since the membership. But we have given 9 crores of benefit to the members, family, on 117 deaths which happened since 1989. We started with a meager amount of 50,000 rupees. We have reached the amount of 42.5 lakhs. And I salute all the senior doctors who took active participation, all the past chairman of IMA cases who took active participation in promoting IMA cases since the year 1989. They have gone through various problems, membership problems, fraud, everything, but they have put in a consolidated effort to safeguard the interest of the members and finally come out successfully. And now it is the responsibility of younger members like me and others to take it forward and prove to the society that we can live for ourselves. We can survive for ourselves. We can safeguard our families for ourselves. When you say that to the government strongly, yes, government is also going to give us the benefit in the form of maybe we're asking for this COVID and all those things. So we have to safeguard ourselves. We are going to give another 5 deaths on 20th of December 2020 due to COVID deaths. And we have enough funds. We'll do enough contribution, get enough contribution number. This year, only one member is due to pay annual membership, annual fees. Believe it or not, last year there were no defaulters at all. This year again, only one member is left out and he is also going to pay. He's also going to pay. And every day we are getting 3 to 4 new applications to IMA KSS. And I extend your fullest cooperation to make it a bigger one, larger one, and we can broaden our services, like cutting off the lock-in period, or to help you even in your disabilities or problem with the, whatever it is, problem with our service or your family or health issues. IMA KSS can develop newer things, can promote newer things, can give you newer things. For that, we need a very good membership. And the least we expect from each one of you is to make one member every year. I request all the members of the IMA cases to make one member every year. One member every year. It is very easy to make one member every year. And in the process, replace the number of people who retire, who die. Maybe this year is 140. Next year is 12, next year 13. On an average, every year you replace 150 members. So that we'll be adding 15% more members than the existing one by negating the effect of death, retirements, and eliminations. Add 150 members to each of the schemes every year. For that, we need your help. Anything more than 150 is a bonus for us, and we'll be helping our own members. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any questions you can make us? Larry, I'm finished off.
Thank you, Dr. Yogananda Reddy, Chairman IMA KSS. So all of you now agree that this instrument, that is the financial instrument of IMA KSS, is the best for all of us as doctors. Are there any questions? Only 1 or 2 questions. Yeah.
Sorry, we invite for the questions right now because I have one more meeting to attend IMA platform only. Any questions we are asking, I'm ready to answer of cases right now. Yeah, please, you can unmute yourself and ask me a question. Not audible. 1 minute, just. Yeah, please. Anybody? I'll tell you, there are 44 participants on the virtual screen now. And all the 44 are well-versed with cases. So we need to reach out to the lesser knowledgeable members. So I request all of you to communicate this to members who do not have knowledge about cases. Anything, sir, please? If no questions,
Sir, good morning, sir.
Please.
I am Dr. Devagowda from Belgaum, sir. I just wanted
Yeah,
to
please.
know a central person who can attend every member's call and help them to become members, sir. We want one contact number so that we can give to everybody and they can solve their questions and answer them and help them to become members, sir.
Yeah, that is correct. That is actually corrected in the old slide. It's actually corrected.
And one more thing, we are really active. We have three beautiful schemes in one is IMA KSB and IMA KTPS and this thing. So all these, like IMA KSB protects our profession. So IMA KSS protects our spouse's family. So like IMA KSS protects our health, because we are in not in good health. But we can think of one system scheme like so after pension after 65 years that's going to be useful for everyone.
Okay.
That's a suggestion.
Yeah, that will be discussed in the working committee. Yeah.
Sir, Yogananda Reddy, sir. Hello.
Elimination is one who do not pay the annual proportion. See, every year in the month of April, we call for the death fraternity contribution payment depending upon the number of deaths. So we extend it up to 31st December. If you do not pay beyond 31st December, then you will be terminated. There is no up to 31st December we give a chance to pay. Beyond 31st we will be terminated. Yes, please.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Morning,
both are okay. Old scheme is a low budget scheme. New scheme is a high budget scheme. You can be a member in both. Old scheme is meant since 1989 when budgetary constraints were there. New scheme is meant for the modern world. That all depends upon how much younger members participate. Every year we publish the age group who participate on joining in our annual reports. We just go through some. This year again we are bringing it. The more the younger members join, then we can extend the older members' age. Otherwise, viability becomes a problem. Right now, 60% of the membership, 60% of the total membership is above 45 years. We expect it to be 60% from the less than 45 years. Then we can increase 60 to 65 years. Definitely we are on the card, sir. Definitely we are on the card. May not be now, maybe in near future. That all depends on the opinion of the financial advisor of IMA cases, keeping viability of scheme in mind. Yes, sir. Yes. It is the right thing,
Hello?
sir. In between, we had an option of making membership between 60 to 65 years for a year. We are given 1 year. That means such things we will be giving, but right now there is no such plan. But definitely, if membership increases from the younger population, then we will definitely consider the age group extension, as the life expectancy has improved a lot over the years.
Hello. Sir, can you hear me? Hello.
So depending on that, whether we can increase, of course, a person can take a 2 members where you want to increase it.
Yeah, this was thought over once in the year 1995, and multiple memberships were given. Multiple memberships. That's why your number AG in old scheme. AG is the G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Few members to 10 membership, but that's not viable. That's not viable. Instead, what we offer you is every year it keeps on increasing. See, we don't limit to 1 crore or 50 lakhs. No. Every year it keeps on increasing. The benefit this month will be less, next month it will be more, next month it will be further more as new members come. We cannot allow multiple membership in a given scheme 1, scheme 2, because it's not viable. And multiple memberships, multiple payments for single death, not viable. If you die once, but you get 5 benefits, that is not viable.
Hello, Dr. Yogananda Reddy, sir. Hello.
Yeah, we'll do it, sir. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Hello, sir. I am Dr.
Unfortunately, those who are on virtual platform, I am unable to hear. If anything is there, please put it. Huh? ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಯ್ತು. Sudarshan Rao, please, you want to speak, please? Yeah, please. Unmute and speak, sir. Unmute and speak, sir. Yeah, please. No, I'm not audible. You're not audible, sir. Unmute yourself, sir.
Now can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, please.
Hello? Yeah. I have one suggestion to this social security scheme. This is a very good scheme, but somehow some people are not attracted towards it. To add more attraction, I suggest you to add one pension scheme for this. At least after 10 years of whatever money investment, you try to add pension scheme. I don't know how to add because I don't have the economical background for this. The pension scheme makes it more attractive if you add to this.
Yeah, you want to make our scheme an endowment scheme.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. This is social security plus pension, so that when people think that after 10 years or 15 years we get some pension, so more people come forward to invest in this.
Yeah. That's what we are trying to tell everybody, that within the framework of our registered constitution, we cannot do it right now.
Okay.
We should consider it in future by going through all that amendment process, but not right now. So we cannot do it because we have limited in our society registration constitution.
Yeah, it is just a suggestion to make it more attractive. That's all. Thank you.
Yes, we have to make way for it, maybe in future.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, please unmute and speak, please.
Hello, I'm
Yeah,
Dr.
madam.
Padma Prakash from Bangalore, sir.
Yeah, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, please.
Sir, when we talk about this financial, for the doctors to have more stability, what about to start a cooperative bank, sir? Because we are almost 1,25,000 doctors. So what is your idea about starting this cooperative bank, sir? Only for doctors? Because we don't have much financial stability when we look back.
Madam, you are asking me as if I am stick.
No,
Yes,
because we are on the stage.
Yeah. No.
Hope it is not out of box question.
No, it's not out of box question, but in what way, to what extent I am competent enough to answer this question, I'm doubting myself. But still, okay, you initiated a thought process. I'll put it to the IMA Karnataka State Branch Working Committee. That is, I think it is a good move. Something while in 1989 somebody thought about KSSS. Maybe people might have laughed at that time also. So you have come out with a wonderful suggestion of making a cooperative bank of IMA. Yes, definitely.
Exclusively for doctors, sir.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate your vision. Let us put it in the working committee and then they discuss among the seniors and the financial experts will go ahead. But right now, I am not competent enough to answer this question because I not made any homework.
But in future, I think we can definitely.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good idea. Good vision. We'll see in future. Let us continue the working committee.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thanks.
Hello.
Anybody else? Yeah, please.
Sir, Dr. Pawan here. Hello.
Yeah, please.
Sir. Sir,
please go ahead.
one query asked by Dr. Devegowda from Belgaum regarding helpline numbers.
Yeah.
We'll definitely circulate the number concerned with IMA membership, KPPS and KSSS. We'll have one team of doctors. Their contact numbers, everything will be circulated shortly. I just wanted to reassure.
Okay. Thank you, Pawan. Thank you. As a digital upgradation, we can go ahead with so many new things. IMA, I think Masudan is going to.
Yes, sir.
All those things. Yeah, please. Dr. Anuradha, please. You wanted to speak?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Regarding helpline, I wanted to ask, and Dr. Pawan has already answered my query. He will take care. So the moment I promote any scheme or any membership, then I'll utilize the doctors attached to the helpline to help me out. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Anybody? Yeah, please. We'll go ahead with other lectures also because we are taking anything. You can call me or you can ask any of the members. Dr. Sharanappa is there in Bangalore, and many more members from Bangalore. You can put it in the chat box. We'll answer personally. You can call me anytime. Yes. I think we'll move ahead to next speaker. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Yogananda Reddy, sir. Now I request Dr. Madhusudan Taligaru, our immediate past president, to deliver talk on IMA and digitalization.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಯಾರು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸರ್ ಕೇಳಿದೀಯ ಬಾಲಕುಟ್ಟ ಸರ್ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಭಾರತೀಯ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಸಂಘ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಶಾಖೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಬಹುಶಃ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನದ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸುಮಾರು ದೂರ ಸಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೋವಿಡ್. ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಅವಕಾಶಗಳನ್ನ, ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ದಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇವರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು? Yeah, definitely digitalization is changing our lives. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು, ಕೆಲಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಯಾಡ್ಜೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಥಳ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತೀಯ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಮತ್ತು ಶಾಖೆಯು ಸಹ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು ಸರ್, ಅದು ಬಂದು so we have changed from what we had. ಡಾಟಾ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಪೇಪರ್ ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಈಗ. This is the change. The term digital transformation has become a buzzword in the business circle of late now, and those benefits definitely includes productivity, our efficiency and profitability. Definitely as an organization we have to inculcate all these changes and we need to move with the time, and definitely we can see lots of changes have been happening for the ages. ನಿಮ್ಗಾಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ಗ್ರಾಮೋಫೋನಿಂದ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂಗೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. See, look at this, the changes from where we have transformed. Mobile zoomer SLR camera you know what is the cost of this SLR? Only 199 rupees. See, such a so much of transformation is happening. We need to use it. Look at this. We are storing the data in the book formats. Now, everything we can make it in a chip. Even post to emails. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆದರೂ we have to move ahead with the look at this. We are not asking anybody in the roads what is the address. Definitely we are moving with this. Yeah, this is the reality now that is happening. That's what I said. We have to try COVID. We used to give a lot of importance to the physical meetings. This has changed. Look at this. Yeah, we are meeting everyone. Yeah, that picture is really self-explanatory. We are meeting like this on virtual platforms. Yeah, it's not just technology, it's how we work. We need to understand how we can work more efficiently and make better decisions based on our digital solutions. This we are inculcating, and the digital future will enable us to work smarter, more efficiently, as well as making it possible for us to actually save workplace for our employees. It will open new opportunities that is there, and these are the changes that we have adopted in IMA Karnataka State Branch. I'll just go through one by one. I'll just click on this is a IMA Karnataka website. Just make it a point to remember www.imakarnataka.state.karnataka.in. You just click on that. Yeah, you will have this. You have everything is there. This is the website that we have. We have a home page, notifications, and we have this meeting notification also on the screen. It will pop up. Look at this. We have the updated version of the office. We have the focus. We can see the older version of the focus also. Gallery we have. This is the one. We have our meeting notice popping up from the side. Yeah. The next. This is IMA focus. This is a transformation that majorly happened 3 years back. We used to incur an expenditure of around 25 lakhs every year. Around 2 lakhs for 25,000 copies. We used to print the physical copies. So what we done is, this is a major transformation that we come out. This is IMA Focus. It has gone digital, and it is in the Play Store app. You just go to Play Store, click IMA Focus, just download it. You can see all the previous copies also, and you can take a printout of it. And any articles, whatever it is at your fingertips. Every month we are updating. Yeah, this is, as Dr. Yogananda said, IMA. We have 4 websites, 3 scheme websites, and the other one is our Karnataka State website. You just remember these things. IMA KSB.org. We have made it very easy, and we have incorporated the place of office in the web name domain. Hubli.com. Just click on that. You will have everything in that. You can see your membership details, your checks, your dues, how many members are there, how many active members are there, how many members are there in the old scheme. Yeah, this is the one. This is a dynamic website. Every day it changes. Every day it keeps changes. You can search your membership area. If you forget your serial number or your membership number, you can click your mobile number, you can click your mail ID, your name, everything you will get it. All the details we have, annual reports, as Yogananda said, everything transparent. All the annual general body meeting started from 2014. We have uploaded to that. Next comes KPPS. This is the new website that we have launched in the last working committee meeting. This is IMA KPPS. As I said, we have incorporated the office, the place of office in the web domain. This is IMA KPPS Bengaluru.org. ORG is the organization. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the very beautiful laid out. Prepare and prevent, don't prepare and prevent. This is the motto that we have for our KPPS. Just log into it. You can just see the bylaws, the applications, everything we have, all the details. Yeah, this is IMAHealthScheme.org for IMA KSHS. Yeah, here also you can see your details, membership details, everything. Applications, downloads, photo gallery, homepage, everything. This is IMA headquarters website. You just click on this. You will see the arena of connections into it. It's not able to connect. This is www.ima.in.org. Yeah. I'll just get back to this slide later. Yeah, this is the online digital magazine that we are promoting. Yeah, this is the new change that I want to convey to all of you. In Anagla heard the Hage www.imakarnataka.in, Hubli, Bangalore, ಇವೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಪದ ಒಂದು ಅಕ್ಷರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು you are not able to get it. What we are planning is probably 24 hours back we have incorporated that into IMA Focus app. In around 4, it will be activated in the Google, wherein IMA Focus, it is an app in the Play Store. You download it, the front pop-up page will contain like this, as I am showing the screen. We have IMA Karnataka, IMA New Delhi. Both logos will be there. Below that, we have PSS, KPPS, KSHS, and IMA News Bulletin. You need not have to remember those web domains. Just click on that, you will go to that website. You need to remember only IMA Focus, that app you need to download. That is the easiest way you can have it. And in the IMA headquarters, there is a separate point called a digital IMA. Just click on that, you will go to the membership area, wherein you can download your application by yourself. That is the thing that is happening now. I'll show you, many people are asking, ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಈಗ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಸ್, ಯಾರು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಡಾಟಾ IMA ಹೆಡ್ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಳಬರು ನಾನು 1996, 94 ಆಗಿರೋದು ಡಾಟಾ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಇಸ್ they have done a very beautiful methodology that I'll go back to the slides. See, this is the, we have here digital IMA. Can you see this pop up? This key, digital IMA. Just click on that, you'll get these details. If you have your number, if the data is uploaded in the server of the IMA headquarters, you will immediately get the certificate. If at all, if it is not there, don't get disheartened. Just enter your data, enter your mobile number, enter your mail ID, enter your details, everything. Even our Karnataka membership number is there. No, just enter it, submit it. Wait for 2 weeks, because there is a server there. There is a team of digital team is there. They will organize everything. They will prepare your certificate. It will be there in yours in the server. And after 10-15 days, you just click, open the IMA, the domain, wherein you will get your certificate will be uploaded. You will get a OTP, one-time password. You will get it, because someone else should not download your IMA membership certificate. That's how so much of security is there. So that way you can download your certificate. So many things are happening now, and the major change that we are doing at IMA Karnataka State Branch is we are appointing IMA digital manager for managing all these things. Definitely, the lack of knowledge lack of digital knowledge should not hinder the development of leaders in IMA, because in the coming days ನನಗೆ digital knowledge ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀಡರ್ಗಳು ಹುಡ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು we are appointing a digital manager wherein he will plan, implement, manage, monitor, update the organization website ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. He will be a point of contact with all web-related issues ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ he will create online payment gateway that we are planning it now, because ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಚೆಕ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ಗಳಿಗೆ. So that way we need a digital manager to manage all these things. KPPS, KSS, we are incorporating a digital payment gateway wherein ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾವೇನು DFC ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ KPPS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು, KSS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. It will become automatically that money will be transferred to the association. So there will be a hassle free. ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ವರ್ಷಗಳು ನೀವು ಲೆಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಲೇಜಿ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಕಳಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. That also we have taken care digitally. And anything, the other responsibilities, we will report the generation and implement new concepts in the digitalization, email and social media marketing, like mass email sending, mass SMS sending, and contract revision with the associations, and securing. Importantly, we have to secure our database. ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಟಾಗಳನ್ನ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು, ಬೇರೆಯವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಟಾವನ್ನು ನೋಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದೇ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ KSS, KPPS ಅಲ್ಲಿ we are introducing, I should not see the details of the Dr. Uma Sheshagiri, I should not see the details of Dr. Yoganand Reddy. That way, all the details, all the membership details, everything is OTP protected. ಒಂದು ಸರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ OTP ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. This is the things that are happening, and definitely the coming days we need to interact with the local branches online only, probably. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವೈದ್ಯರುಗಳು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳನ್ನ ರೋಗಿಗಳನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಗಳ 2-3 ಗಂಟೆ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಕಳೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಲೋಕಲ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಸಂವಹನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇವರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಇವರ ಡಾಟಾ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರ್. ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಸರ್ವರ್ ಕ್ರಾಶ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇಟ್? ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವೇ ವಿ have purchased a 10 terabyte what do you call hard disk with us in IMA KSB. These are all the things that are happening behind the scene. Nobody can make it out. These are why we have kept this topic is people should know that we are tech savvy and digital savvy. So that way you have all the data from last 10-15 years backed up in a hard disk, external hard disk. And we should not lose our life, and we should not lose our physical touch. ಆತ್ಮೀಯತೆಯನ್ನ ಬೆನ್ನು ತಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮರಿಬಾರ್ದು. ನೋಡಿ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನೈಟ್ the internet stopped working, so I spent few hours with the family, and they say still good people. So this is where we should not end like losing the physical contact with that. ಡಿಜಿಟಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕಳೆದೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಡಿಜಿಟಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು I say thank you for this opportunity. Any digital related matters, I'll be taking extra responsibility and work share in IMA KSB and also all other sister organizations and all other schemes. Anything, please do call me for clarifications. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Madhusudan Vaidmo. Sorry for the change in the program, as Dr. Madhusudan Vaidmo physically had to attend a emergency meeting here. The program schedule. Now, may I request
Dr. Dhanapal, Secretary, IMA KSB, to deliver his talk. Over to Dr. Dhanapal.
Hello. Yeah, am I audible? Am I audible?
Dhanapal, sir?
Yes, yes. You're audible, sir.
Okay. I need to share my PPT.
You are there, sir? Dr. Dhanapal.
Yeah, I'm very much there.
Can you wave the hand, sir?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. Prasad sir, I can hear you.
Dhanapal, we want to see you. Your picture, please.
With Dr. Dhanapal, lecture.
Video.
Can we proceed to the next topic, that is IMA KSHS. Dr. V.V. Chiniwala, Chairman, IMA KSHS. Word to you, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Can you hear me? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Here the slide, sir.
ಮಧು, ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ.
Okay, 1 second, please be online.
ಹಲೋ. ಹಲೋ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿ. Now I'm going to speak on the scheme which was started in the year 2016 during the period of Dr. G.N. Prabhakar, and it was inaugurated on 1st July 2017. ಈ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಯಿತು ಎನ್ನುವುದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳು. 2014-15 ನಾನು IMA KSB ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ನಾನು IMA KSS ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗಂಗಾವತಿ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೆಂಬರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರೇ, ಇದು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಲಿಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮು ನಾವು ತೀರಿಕೊಂಡ ನಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರಹದ ಒಂದು ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ IMAದಿಂದ ಇದೆ, ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ ಉತ್ತರವಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಧುಸೂದನ್ ಕಾರಿಗನೂರ್ನವ್ರನ್ನ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕೇರಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೇರಳದ ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮದು ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಳಿಗಿರಿ ರಂಗನ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅವಾಗ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೊನ್ನೇಗೌಡರು ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರು. ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಾನು, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಯೋಗಾನಂದ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ, ಹೊನ್ನೇಗೌಡರು ಮತ್ತು ನಾಗೇಶ್ 4 ಜನ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇರಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ 2 ದಿವಸ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತಂದು ಆನಂತರ 2016ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ 2016ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. 2017 ಜುಲೈ 1ಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ಭವ ಆದ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಕತೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾವು ತಮಗೆ ಕೇಳೋದೇನೆಂದರೆ, ಆರ್ ಯು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡೆತ್, ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಸಬಿಲಿಟಿ? ಇಫ್ ನಾಟ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ and your health is our concern. Next. The scheme shall be known as and registered as IMA Karnataka State Health Scheme, and it is functioning as an activity of IMA and managed on behalf of IMA by the Karnataka State Health Scheme Committee as per the rules and bylaws of the scheme. So next. Hello. So what are the aims and objectives of the scheme? This is mainly to provide the financial assistance to the life members of IMA Karnataka State Branch, those who enroll as the members of IMA Karnataka State Health Scheme, and also for their spouse, children, and parents in the event of their hospitalization and management of the disease. So health scheme, it is not an insurance scheme. It is a mutual benefit scheme. It is started by the IMA life members for the benefit of the members and their families. She is one for all and all for one. So what is the eligibility for this scheme? All the IMA life members are eligible, and their spouse, their children, parents are eligible. First, they have to become all the life members of the IMA. They have to become the member of this scheme. Then they are eligible to enroll their spouses, children, and parents. And age is below the 85 years of 85 years at the time of joining the scheme. Next. The health for this health scheme, what are the conditions? Here, there is no medical tests are there. All the existing diseases which are there, cardiac or diabetes or hypertension, any diseases, even cancer patients are also covered. And their parents, spouse, children can be enrolled. Age limit, as already told, it is up to 85 years. And yearly payment is low compared to any other insurance companies. Claims can be obtained from other. One of the beauty of this scheme is, if you are already a member of any other insurance companies, you can claim there and you can claim here also. So this is the beauty of this scheme. Benefits covered for only allopathic treatments only, not for any other systemic or systems of medicine. So it is a gift by the parents to their children or from children to the parents. So this is the premium amount which is shown here. For the children below 25 years, it is 4,000 on the first year, and the next year, that is from second year onwards, it will be 3,000. Like that, as the age advances, the premium amount also advances. And for the members who are between 75 to 85 years, it is the 15,000 for the first year, and second year is 9,000 only. Next. So there is a lock-in period for each and everything. So before going to lock-in period in details, I want to tell you about the members. There are 3 types of members, that is founder members, ordinary members, and beneficiary members. What do you mean by founder members is the members who starts from 001 up to 500. They are considered as a founder members, and the benefit is lock-in period is for them is only 6 months. After the enrolling to the membership, after 6 months, if they got admitted in anywhere and they are eligible for the claim. And for ordinary members, that is starts from 501 members And all the beneficiary members who are less than 65 years of age, the lock-in period will be 12 months. And the members who are above the age of 65 years, whether they are ordinary or beneficiary, the lock-in period will be 24 months. So there is no family package in it. It is an individual package. So every month, just like if you have got 4 vehicles in your home and you are going to insure all the 4 individually. So like that, all the members of the family has to enroll individually. So here it is not a cashless service, and reimbursement is that you have to get admit and you have to produce the bills within 60 days from the date of discharge. So maximum benefit in 1 year, it is 2 lakhs, and 75% of the total amount, or as per the capping price, it will be considered. So member can claim in fraction also, that is up to maximum 2 lakhs. So if the member claims 50,000 for the first in 3 months, still he is capable, eligible for 1.5 lakhs also. So once the benefit is not claimed in that particular year, there will be no carryover to the next year. And if the member is claimed, and there is no extra premium for the next year. Members, can you think of insurance at birth? When every vehicle that is out on the road can be insured, why not every child out of the womb can be insured? Every child born should be insured at the birth, during the registration of the birth at the registrar office. Either parents can take private insurance or government for poor people give insurance schemes. This alone can have a significant change in bringing the affordability levels high and health care to all since birth to death. So health scheme for all the IMA members at the time of joining IMA. So health for all. At this juncture, just I would like to enlighten. So as per our Dr. Shanmugananda has told, throughout India, 303 lakhs 30,000 members are there. And as per our KMC, more than 1 lakh members are there in registered. But in Karnataka, IMA KSB, only 26 to 27,000 members have enrolled. But in Karnataka State Health Scheme, only 464 members are enrolled as a founder member. Still 36 members are to be enrolled as a founder members. And totally now 751 members are there, 463 founder members and 288 beneficiary members. Till now, already 123 claims were given, and up to the tune of 71 lakhs 19,678 rupees we have reimbursed to our members. Dear members, nowhere our life stands here on earth. It is like noon or evening in our life, because none of us have many more years to live optimistically. We are in the midlife or second half of life. We cannot take anything along with us when we go. So before that, enroll yourself and your family to get the financial assistance from IMA Karnataka State Health Scheme for you and your family. So healthy profession for healthy nation. Jai IMA, Jai Hind. Thank you. Any questions? Any doubts can be asked.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, I am Dr. Sudarshan Rao from Udupi.
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಈಗ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯ್ತು. IMA ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಎರಡು ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ಗಳು. ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ IMA ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ಆಫೀಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾರರ್ಸ್ ಈ IMA ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಇದ್ದು ಫೀಸು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ನ ಫೀಸ್ ಮೂರನ್ನ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೂರಕ್ಕೂ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದೇ ಸಲಕ್ಕೆ ಆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಈಗ IMA ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ.
Sir, not audible, sir. Audible ಇದೆ sir. Audible. Dr. Srinivas. ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅವರು ಮಾತಾಡಿ. Sir, Dr. Srinivas sir, unmute ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಈಗ ಹಲೋ, ಈಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಸರ್? ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಓಕೆ.
ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, IMA ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಇದ್ದು ಫೀಸು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ನ ಫೀಸನ್ನು ಅಮಾಲ್ಗಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು IMA ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮು ಒಂದೇ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗೋ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು IMA ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಲಾಭ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು IMA ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆವಾಗ ಮೂರನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸಾಲಿಡೇಟೆಡ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಹಲೋ
ಸರ್, ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಲ ಸರ್, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ಸರ್, ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಲ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ನಂದು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ನೋ ಸರ್, ನಾಟ್ ಯು, ಅವರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಲ ಸರ್.
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸರ್, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್, ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಲ ಸರ್, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಹಲೋ, ಈಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಸರ್?
ನೀವು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್, ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಲ ಸರ್, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಹಲೋ
ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಲರು, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಸ್.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುದರ್ಶನ್ ರಾವ್ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಏನೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಆದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ MBBS ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದವರು ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಮೌಂಟು, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಅಮೌಂಟು ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಅಮೌಂಟು ಮೂರು ಕೂಡಿದಾಗ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ಸಿ ಅವರು ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಮೊದಲು IMA ಲೈಫ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ನಂತರ ಒಳಗೆ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ಗಳು ಇದಾವ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅವರು ತಮಗೆ ಇಚ್ಛೆ ಪಡೆದಂತ ಈ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು.
Thank you.
Yes, madam. To join with the issue, I have a small clarification. Sir, Sudarshan sir. Hello. ಕೇಳ್ತದೆ ಸರ್? ಸುದರ್ಶನ್ ಸರ್, ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಹಲೋ
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್, ವಾಟ್ ದ ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಇಸ್ said is good, but the basic criteria to enroll any member into our IMA schemes is they should first become life members, sir. That is the major and important criteria to enroll them as our scheme members. So, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ this is the pitch. So, getting life membership will take at least 3 to 6 months. Many times, sir. So, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ಲೈಫ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಚಿನ್ನವಾರ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ, ಈಗ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಟ್ಸ್ could be having some financial crunch also to enter into everything at a time. Yes, sir. I think I see Anuradha Pradesh raising her hand. Madam, you can come. Okay.
I have a suggestion. When we give the membership form, maybe one paragraph we can add that there are other schemes and these are the doctors whom they have to contact to get more details. So when a fresh member will know that there are some more schemes and he wants to know more about the scheme, he will have a contact doctor's number in that. So in the membership form, if we could have a paragraph where we give the contact details of all this, I feel it is better. So many of your
ಎರಡನ್ನು ಆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಬರೇ IMA ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಅಮಲ್ಗಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು.
ಅಮಲ್ಗಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏಜ್ ವೈಸ್ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದೇರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ ಅಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಫೋಕಸ್, ಸೊ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ IMA ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ.
Okay, madam. Any other questions to Dr. Kumar sir?
The membership form is single member. So what to do for the couple member? There is no provision in the membership form. So it is a couple members. It is only for single members. So you should make a recording for couple members.
Sir, anything pertaining to Karnataka social state health scheme, the question should be for state health schemes. If there are no questions for Karnataka state health schemes, I would like to thank Dr. Chiniwala and ask our secretary to continue the group.
Thank you, Dr. Chiniwala, sir.
Yes,
Now
thank you, sir.
we'll move on to the next session. IMA KPPS by Dr. Dhanapal, Secretary, IMA KPPS. You are there, sir, Dr. Dhanapal?
Yes, sir, I'm ready, sir.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please, you can start the deliberation.
Yeah, can I have the PPT? Vidya?
It may take around 1 or 2 minutes, sir. You can start your deliberation, sir.
Okay, yeah. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm the Secretary of Karnataka Professional Protection Scheme, which is a very important scheme, as you know. It can be called as the indemnity, professional indemnity also. And today's practice, as all of us know, is we have to deal with so many things like the cases against doctors for negligence and other things. So this insurance indemnity scheme is very important for doctors, and I might say the schemes of IMA are like jewels in the crown. This professional protection scheme came into existence in the year 2000. So we have had about 20 years of this scheme. Of course, in the beginning, we had a scheme where we had the indemnity for 10 lakhs and 20 lakhs. And going by the increase in the consumer cases and the kind of awards given to the cases like 1 crore and above. So it became necessary for us to increase the indemnity to 1 crore. So from this year, we have the indemnity for 1 crore. And as you know, in the market as such, if you see, the cost for 1 crore indemnity is around 10,000 on an average. But our indemnity, we are giving it for 3,100, and subsequently, every year it will be the contribution will be intimated depending on the claims. So this scheme also runs on the concept of mutuality, and it has undergone a lot of transformation after Dr. Yoganand Reddy got into the scheme and really given it a very good face now with the 1 crore insurance cover. And coming to this Consumer Protection Act, as you know, our health services was included in the bill, Consumer Protection Bill, in 2018. It was passed in the Lok Sabha, but then it failed to get its nod in the Rajya Sabha. In the year 2019, this year, health services was removed from the Consumer Protection Bill, but then there's a clause that any other services can be included in this CPA, which are not there in the list. So that makes health services can also be taken into this Consumer Protection Bill, and people can go to High Court and Supreme Court. So keeping in this, I think it's very much essential to all of us, all the doctors who are practicing, to have a professional protection ensured to them. Seeing so much of litigations now happening against doctors. And our chairman is Dr. Onegoda. So most of us feel that we are practicing ethically and nothing will happen to us. It is not so. Even so, with the very good drivers, people think they are very good drivers and they'll be driving, but accidents do happen. So similarly, even though we all practice ethically and we feel such things may not happen, but then things can go wrong somewhere. So it can hurt their confidence because they wonder whether they could have done something differently. Many things, unexpected things happen. So it's better to get the indemnity done. We should also understand that bad outcomes do not necessarily equal bad care. So we would have done our best to give very good care, but then sometimes the outcomes may not be what we expect. So bad outcomes are the bread and butter of malpractice and wrongful debt litigation. So if there is a bad outcome, you might be sued whether or not you did anything wrong. So all of us know things can go wrong anytime. Hence, the primary goal of every doctor in practice today is the avoidance of lawsuit for medical practice. So most of altering the fear of litigation and other things. So one should not shy away from practice because of these things. So have an indemnity in place, and why not practice and go ahead. So according to the survey, National Law University Bengaluru, there was a rise of 400% in cases related to medical negligence filed in consumer court. That says it all. Why we need to have an insurance. 10 to 15% of cases are denied, with doctors being found guilty. The remaining 85%, this is whopping, cases are left to defend for themselves. So this is where the indemnity comes in handy. So majority are due to improper consent or inadequate documentation. So a lot of, I think the doctors being very busy, they neglected documentation part, which is very important. We need to educate doctors about the documentation. It is an insurance plan to financially safeguard medical practitioners against legal costs and claims for compensation by the patients in case of a legal row. In this regard, IMA KPPS is providing the protection. What are the objectives? Education on ethics, profession, and Consumer Protection Act, protection against Consumer Protection Act awards, and on professional negligence, fight service CPA and ethics teaching for UG students. So what is the fee? The initial admission fee and membership fee and the advance contribution to the fraternity combined, it will be 3,100. So when you compare for an average indemnity elsewhere, we need to shell out easily around 10,000, whereas in IMA it is 3,100. And annual contribution subscription fee will be 500, plus other fee will be let known every year to the member. So the official issue demand notice to all the members of the scheme regarding renewal, other fees and dues to be paid, and shall be communicated on or before 1st April of that year. So if the member fails to pay annual renewal fee, other fees and dues are per demand notice on or before 15th May of that year, the office will send second reminder notice with extension date up to 15th June of that year. And if the member failed to pay by 15th June, such member shall be treated as defaulter and given a grace period for further 1 month, and such default member will be informed by registered notice to pay the dues within 15th July of that year. If the member does not comply to pay the dues on or before 15th July, membership will stand automatically suspended for non-payment of annual membership fee contribution, and office shall not intimate or communicate in this regard. Disbursement and legal aid. Any financial assistance claim within the upper limit of financial assistance shall be paid as per the rules and management committee decisions. The KPPS undertakes to offer its members services of panel of advocates for its defense and bear the legal expenses. If member wishes to have independent lawyers, one has to take prior permission from the managing committee of IMA KPPS. So whenever a member gets legal notice for alleged negligence in management of his patient, he has to contact KPPS office with a copy of complaint which he has received. So this is the procedure one have to follow. Following records must be sent with copy of notice, photocopies of outdoor or indoor case papers, photocopies of investigation done and treatment given. The office in turn will go through the same and send him a list of advocates to help him in the matter and request him to select any one advocate of one of them. After receiving letter of selection of advocate from the member, the office will write to the member approving the same and write a separate letter to the advocate concerned to help the member. The member will contact the advocate with all the papers and discuss the case. The advocate in turn will send a copy of draft reply to the office for approval. After approval from the KPPS office, the advocate will submit reply to the concerned party or authority. The member is requested to be in constant touch with the advocate and the office during the course of all the legal proceeding against the person. If the member of KPPS is also insured by any insurance company or companies, and if a complaint is filed against him, the KPPS undertakes to offer him services of a panel of advocates for his defense. In that case, if he refuses to accept the offer and chooses to be defended by insurance company only, then KPPS will not have any liability for outcome of the case. All the members of the KPPS, including anesthetists, assisting or conducting any procedure of other than modern medicine, shall not be covered under the scheme for the claim arising out of such procedure. The member cannot hold more than one membership of the scheme at any given time. Criminal, civil, consumer complaint regarding misbehavior, alleged rape against a member, and or dispute regarding the bill or payment for management of the patient will not be covered under the scheme. The scheme should be informed and written consent should be taken from scheme for transfer of any case pending in the court to any other court, including Lok Adalat. Scheme covers only the member and not the hospital or the owner. Next slide. All medical legal risks arising out of activities in surgical and diagnostic camps and all activities outside the state of Karnataka shall be excluded from the purview of the scheme. If the member is having attachment, the scheme will cover only the member and not the hospital to which he or she is attached. Members of the scheme having nursing homes and calling consultants for providing treatments to their patients or admitting patients of other doctors shall see that those doctors are also insured with the scheme. So it's very clear, all the doctors have to be insured in any given hospital or clinic. Proof of membership is receipt for having paid membership fee and entry in passbook. Membership is not automatic but subject to approval by the management committee. Managing committee reserves the right to accept or reject the application after recording the reason for rejection with the best interest of the scheme. The advocate's fee has been fixed by the management committee in general will only be reimbursed. IMA KPPS fixes the defense core cost from time to time. At present, defense cost in district forum is 10,000, in the state forum is 20,000, and national forum is 30,000. However, management committee can decide on merits of the given case. Financial assistance is limited only to the member of the scheme. So I call upon all the secretaries and coordinators, district and other coordinators to kindly, there's enough scope. As we know, we have about 25,000 to 26,000 IMA members throughout our state, whereas the membership currently stands at around 1,700 combined, the old and new professional KPPS schemes. So there's enough scope for this scheme to really come up in a big way. It all depends on us and our efforts to get the message. In fact, many of the doctors, our colleagues, they don't know about these schemes. So we need to publicize these schemes and uh, get all of them under the scheme and take the scheme to a newer height. So thank you for listening to this, and I conclude with this. Thank you.
Please unmute yourself, sir.
Hello. So,
Sir, please unmute yourself.
Sir, please unmute yourself.
Sir, we are unable to hear the voice.
Causes of violence. Demonizing doctors by print and visual media, sensitization of medical negligence, meager healthcare budget, and poor quality healthcare. 1 lakh doctors work in government setup out of 10 lakh plus doctors in our country for a population of 1.38 billion. Vulnerability of small and medium healthcare establishments, lack of faith in judicial process, and lack of sensitivity among law keepers. Overcrazy is the brainchild of media oligarchs and politicians. Poor communication between the doctors and patients, low health literacy and poor knowledge, and realistic expectation of the patients. Laws and guidelines. Healthcare service personnel and clinical establishment provision of violence and damage to property in 2008, it has no teeth. So the reason amendment to the epidemic disease amendment ordinance 2020 April. This is a very important IPC. So any negligence harassment happens or any violence happens, so this will be the cover to us. So section we should keep it in mind that section 80 IPC.
Sir, voice is becoming echoed. Kindly speak on the stage mic, please,
So
sir.
we must remember that when anything happens in harassment happens, nothing is happened that is done by accident or misfortune and without any criminal intention or knowledge, in doing a lawful act, in lawful manner, by lawful means and with proper care and caution. And section 88 IPC, a person cannot be accused.
Not clear. Not able
Law
to.
should keep in mind when any small harassment or violence happens, a person cannot be accused of an offense if he or she performs an act in good faith for the other's benefit and doesn't intend to cause harm, even if there is a risk and patient as explicit or implicitly.
Sir, I request please talk in the mic, sir, not in the
following
handheld
evidence
mic.
applies to
We
doctors
are
and
unable to hear because of the echo.
no complaint against a doctor without prima facie evidence and opinion of another competent doctor. So investigating officers should give an independent opinion preferably of a common doctor. A doctor may be arrested only when the investigating officer believes that he or she would not be available for prosecution unless arrested. Negligence. A negligent person is one who inadvertently commits an act of omission and violates a positive duty. So I was a doctor's recommendations. Public health service providers should be boosted by release of more funds, infrastructure, and appointment of more doctors. Stringent laws. Section 186 says obstruction duty by public servant, or section 33 hurt during service, providing service by the public servant. Against section 350 say assault on public servant while discharging their duties. All these section 186 and then 33 and 353 protect the public servants but not the private doctors or private establishment. So you are asked to include the private doctors and the private establishment into this section 186 and 353. This one, sir?
Yeah.
So, familiarizing the station officers and police personnel about the medical legal laws. FIR to be lodged along with IMA to build pressure on the investigation officers. Avoid compromise, especially avoid compromise, especially extortion. So, suggestion to prevent harassments. Strict entry. So, this strict entry only do at only one attendance of the patient when it is necessary. Only one attendance at a time. If necessary, another one. Communication between patient and doctors and even with the government. Proper documentation, proper consent. Don't overreach to the patient and don't give a guarantee on the outcome of the treatment. Be alert when we sense of something going out of our way. Don't meet anger with anger. When the patients are angered, don't argue with them. So secure CCTV footage to record incidents of violence. Get medical records immediately photocopied. Get written signed statement from the people present, as doctors, staff, patients, and relatives regarding the occurrence of the violence. Next. So identify the leader or the troublemaker of the group or de-escalate the situation. Inform a lawyer, inform the police and register and FIR and the relevant act. Strictly no to extortion. So violence in any form and in any setting should be condemned. However, acts of violence is in hospitals or uncounted number and should be dealt with an iron fist. In order to avoid violence in healthcare settings, doctors and patients need to develop a better understanding between each other. Both doctors and patients have a role to play in avoiding unnecessary violence. So doctors, while focusing on treatment, should not forget to communicate with the patient about the progress of the treatment. Patients, on the other hand, should realize that medicine is not magic and doctor is not a god. It is to be remembered, health policies, legislations, and medical acts are largely ineffective due to poor implementation, weak clauses,
and inadequate knowledge of police personnel. Violence and doctors can lead to the development of various types of psychological and psychiatric conditions such as depression, insomnia, post-traumatic stress disorder, agoraphobia, fear and anxiety, often leading to short-term absenteeism. Let us break the communication gap between the government, patients, and doctors to win over the violence and harassment against doctors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay Kumar. Are there any questions? Please unmute and you can speak. Dr. Devegowda from Belgaum. If there are no questions, we'll move on to the next session. That is by Dr. Shivakumar. Sorry. Next session will be on anti-quackery activities by Dr. Mohan Appaji, sir. Over to Dr. Mohan Appaji, past chairman, Anti-Quackery Committee, IMA KSB. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Sir.
Volume is very low.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
You are audible, sir.
Audible.
Okay. This is just to share my thoughts and views about this anti-quackery, which we have done it in Kodagu very recently with the support of state IMA. I'm sharing my slides. Is it slides are seen?
Not at.
No, sir.
Not at.
Slides are not seen?
No.
I think you can share from there. I sent it by mail. My slides.
Yeah, 1 second, sir. 1 second.
Hello.
Sir, in 1 minute, we will start sharing the slides, sir. 1 second.
Yes, yes. It has come.
Slides are visible.
It has come?
Yes, sir.
Coming with like.
So just I want to share my thoughts and views with you all people, with the state leaders and the district leaders and IMA state working committee members and all the district presidents of Karnataka state and the members of IMA. So let us briefly discuss, because this is a huge subject for me. I've concised it for because I've given only 10 minutes time. But usually this presentation will last for 1 hour, which I have concised it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Let us talk about medical quackery. Most of us are aware what is medical quackery. A person who pretends professionally he is a skillful person, having a knowledge and qualification and credentials, which he really doesn't possess it. And even the quackery amounts, if a allopathy doctor practices Ayurveda medicine, it amounts to quackery. And Ayurveda doctor practices allopathy, it is quackery. So now we have a lot of this quackery is going on in Karnataka state or in our whole country. In fact, it is a heaven for this quackery medical practice. All of us know why it is happening. It is all the even the government are accountable for this, and even the associations are accountable for this. I will just briefly explain why, who are all accountable for this quackery in our country. See, most of the Ayurveda doctors, Ayush, we call them as Ayush doctors, they are not supposed to practice modern medicine. Why? All of us know why they should not practice. Because number one, the persons who practices allopathy should have registered in Medical Council of India, or in the state in Karnataka, they should have registered in Karnataka Medical Council. Those who have registered in these medical councils are eligible to practice allopathy. Recently, I'll give a scenario which happened at Kodagu. Recently, High Court in 2017, Justice Bopana, who is, I'm proud to say, he is from our Kodagu district. Now he is a Supreme Court Justice also. He passed a notice to the state government regarding Ayush doctors practicing allopathy. He has issued a notice questioning the government decision which allowed Ayush doctors to practice allopathy system of medicine, especially in private, PHCs, and where they were allowed to administer few allopathy medicines, and also that is Shishu Rakshaka and other government programs in PHCs. You all know in PHCs, when there is no allopathy doctor is posted, they post Ayurveda doctors on contract basis. So they were allowed to administer few allopathy drugs in emergencies, as well as to carry out some government programs also, which was illegal. So Justice Bopana had issued a notice to the government of Karnataka about this in 2017. So we all know how the government plays a havoc in the life of the citizens of country by allowing this illegal practice. So it is highly dangerous step what government takes sometimes, because we all know it is just a vote bank politics what they do, and even the quacks outnumber the qualified doctors. So usually this happens because of it's a vote bank politics they do, and they get the orders from the government. They even to the extent of they it will be in the cabinet decision they will have it, and they pass an order that they can practice allopathy, which has recently happened in Karnataka also. So we know what is Section 15 of Indian Medical Act of 1956. This is right of a person possessing qualification in a schedules to be enrolled. So Section 15 allows any qualified modern medicine practitioner to practice in any state. They are allowed to issue medical certificates and fitness certificates required by the law. I'm sure I'm audible now?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Let us know what is Section 17 of 1956 Central Act. So those persons who have registered in Medical Council of India have got authority to inspect during examination, and they will be nominated or appointed by the government of either state or central. They can report to the committee about the standard of medical education, staff position, accommodation, training, and other facilities. These are the section in 1956, both Section 15 and 17 are important to us. So modern medicine, it is by various legal stands and verdicts of the court, the medical practitioners who are enrolled in the Medical Council and Karnataka, in our state, it is Karnataka Medical Council. So they have they can only issue the allopathy prescription those who have registered there in the Medical Council of India or in the state. So they can only prescribe the allopathy prescriptions. So let us retrospectively think why this is happening. Who is responsible for all this havoc in the public life and playing with the public health? So I already mentioned it is mainly the government and its institutions. They really play the havoc in the public life just for the vote banks. And even the general publics are also responsible for this because they are in ignorance. Most of them are illiterates, are ignorant of the law, and they doesn't know who is the genuine doctors. Whoever wears white apron and a stud in the neck, they think they are all qualified persons. Which general public is also equally responsible for this havoc in the medical practice. And doctors and their organizations must take accountability of these misdeeds. So one has to identify the quacks. Who are the quacks dealing with the health of the individuals? I want to highlight here a recent scenario which has happened in Kodagu, Cook. A so-called Mr. X, so-called self-styled physician holding an Ayurveda degree, was employed as a residential medical officer in one of the hospitals in Kodagu. He was practicing allopathy since 30 years. Nobody could stop this for almost 30 years. And he was practicing sonology, gynecology, but we intervened from 2017, we intervened, IMA Kodagu branch intervened his practice about sonology, and we stopped because of our intervention. So what he was claiming was, this person, Mr. X, what he was claiming was, he has got an integrated medical degree where he can still practice all the system of medicine, including allopathy, which he was claiming all these years. And earlier to our intervention, I mean, nobody was bothered because all of you know, everybody are busy in their own practice and they don't want to they don't want to swim against the current, which we did it, and with the support of IMA state branch. So this is a recent scenario. What happened in Kodagu was, there was a patient in 2017 complaint of a chest pain and came to this hospital, and this Mr. X
not audible. Why? Oh.
We took up this issue because there was a complaint from the patient family to us, as well as to the district administration. So we like-minded people of IMA Kodagu branch, we all joined together. We had a meeting and we said we had to take up this issue along with the state branch. So we communicated our state president, and of course they all cooperated with us morally. And there were many complaints against this Mr. X earlier also, which was we also complained to many organizations or state government also, which was just falling on the deaf ear in the past. And this scenario we brought to the notice of IMA KSB, then Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, and ADGP Admin, Bangalore, Mr. Parshuva Murthy, who happens to be my classmate in MBBS days at Mysore. So this was a key for us for the success of this story. And DHO Kodagu and Medical Council of India also we brought to the notice, and Superintendent of Police Kodagu we brought these misdeeds to their notice. So we wrote from IMA Kodagu, we wrote to the Ayurveda. They have got a registration body like what we have KMC. They have called, it is called as KAPU, KAAPU. It is called as KAPU. Here, so when we wrote a letter to them repeatedly, finally they sent us a letter. You can see it in Kannada here. Can you see this? Can you read this? Hello?
Yeah, we can
Hello?
read.
We can read.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. See, this says Ayurveda doctors cannot practice allopathy medicine except integrated Ayurveda medicine. Doctors can practice the Ayurveda, any system of medicine. That's what their registrar of Karnataka Ayurvedic Unani board, we got a reply from them. And this reply was sent to the health commissioner also and to the other government authorities. Even to the DH also, they received this letter from their board, which they state that integrated medicine Ayurveda doctors can practice allopathy. Then what our DHO, what he did was, he was good enough and the DHO office were kind enough to investigate this matter. We pursued this matter, even though there were a lot of resistance from the public organizations not to pursue this case. And we pursued this case, and DHO formed an inquiry committee, and the case sheet where the patient died in the hospital was seized, and the qualification of the doctor was verified. So the person, this Mr. X, self-styled doctor, he's a qualified Ayurvedic doctor. So he was telling to the family people the death is because of liver burst. This is a statement he gave to the family members. So after inquiry, DHO saw most of the cases were tampered by this Mr. X. And luckily, we had the original case sheet with us, as well as DHO office also had a original case sheet with us. I cannot display all these things to you because of lack of time. I have all the case sheets we have collected, and even PPT I have done, but because of lack of time, I don't want to display it here. So this happened in 2017-18. So when we started researching on this Mr. X, we came to know another scenario where Mr. X had committed a blunder and he was penalized in the local consumer court, which was hidden in their hospital and by himself also. But luckily, we got all the documents of this from the consumer court in the year 2005, which misdeed happened, where this Mr. X had done DNC for one of the patient, and it landed in complication with uterine perforation and its complications. And that time, the family member of that lady went and complained to the consumer court. So this Mr. X was sent notice, and he appeared in the court, in the district consumer court of Madikeri. There, all the qualifications, all his the legal stance were verified by the Honorable District Consumer Judge, and finally he was penalized of rupees 25,000 rupees in the District Consumer Court in the year 2005. Because, and he has clearly mentioned he is not eligible to practice allopathy because as he is a Ayush doctor. This was the order by Consumer District Court in 2005. Then this Mr. X, he appealed to the State Forum at Bangalore, where challenging the order of the district court. But in Bengaluru, what happened was the State Forum upheld the order of the district court, and they made him to pay rupees 25,000 in 2005. 5 and 6. See, this is an appeal. He went to the state forum. Are you able to appreciate?
Yes, sir, we are seeing.
Hello?
Yeah, we are listening,
Okay.
sir.
We are following.
Yeah. Yeah. Then regarding this recent scenario at Kodagu Madikeri, what had happened was this Mr. X in 2018, the previous DHO had questioned him because two DHOs came in during this tenure. So the previous DHO had questioned him and issued him a notice that since you are an integrated Ayurvedic doctor, you are not supposed to practice allopathy. So that order, on that order, this Mr. X went to the High Court of Bangalore. Then he questioned that DHO order. So what we did was, IMA Kodagu, we implemented in the High Court. We did not go to the High Court on our own, but we implemented in that case. We got an opportunity to implement in that case what Mr. X had gone against the DHO order. So we implemented in that case. He went against the DHO order as well as Deputy Commissioner of Kodagu as well as Director Ayush Department. The Director Ayush Department was also my classmate at, he was my student. I was teaching at Bangalore Medical College. So that time he was my student and he did his IAS and he became the Director of Ayush Department that time, 2018. So I met him personally and briefed him with all the documents, I briefed him. So I was a party in that writ petition 23626 of 2018. I was one of the party along with Deputy Commissioner and DHO and Director of Ayush Department. So in that High Court, so our advocate, we had a learned advocate representing IMA Kodagu. So he argued and counter argument was also there. And finally, the judge, High Court judge, he disposed of the case, issuing an order and instruction to our Kodagu DHO. That time the DHO changed and Kodagu new DHO came. He gave an instruction, High Court gave an instruction to Kodagu DHO to hear both parties and give a suitable order. So in that order, he had quoted, some Supreme Court citations was quoted in that order. Citation of Supreme Court was also quoted. So this Poonam Verma and Ashwin Patel and Dr. A.K. Sebapati in Kerala. So these are the citations where the High Court of Karnataka quoted, giving instruction to DHO to hear both parties and give a suitable order, to pass a suitable order. Citation which was quoted by High Court. So it was very nice of our High Court of Karnataka where the citation was quoted. So Supreme Court of India quoted the Central Act of 1970 prohibits practice of allopathy medicine without prerequisite allopathic qualification. So it has clearly mentioned. And this KAPU board, this is Ayush board, which had empowered Ayush practitioners with Miscellaneous Provisions Act of 1961 and 1964, does not prevail above the Central Act. So whatever state act we have, it will not prevail upon the Central Act. So Central Act is supreme, 1970 is supreme, where they say the allopathy medicine can be prescribed by only allopathy doctors who have registered in Medical Council of India or in Karnataka, in the State Council, Medical Council. So this was very clear, and this High Court of Karnataka had quoted this as a citation in High Court order. So another citation was also quoted by High Court of Karnataka. It is a civil appeal number 8856 of 1994, where there was a consumer negligence by Ayush doctor who was not qualified. So it has clearly mentioned the respondent was a Ayush doctor, was guilty of negligence as he breached the duty care, as he cannot enter the field of any other system of medicine, and is not a qualified allopathy system of medicine. So these are the citations which was quoted by High Court of Karnataka to the DHO of Kodagu to hear both parties and issue a suitable order. So I was issued a notice by DHO of Kodagu. 2019 to hear the matter. Adesha in Kannada. This was the order of DHO, very recent order. So what he says was, since the Mr. X is an Ayurvedic doctor who has registered in the Ayurvedic board, he is not eligible to practice allopathy. If once he registers in Karnataka Medical Council, he can practice allopathic medicine, modern medicine. So it will never happen. He cannot register in Karnataka Medical Council. He cannot practice. That was the adesha given by our DHO Kodagu. So I should here remember our immediate past president, Madhusudan Karigunur. He recognized our struggle and for this, to bring this order. Along even previous president and his team, they met the judge in Bengaluru in 2019, where they government constituted a committee to read this matter and submit the report to the government, where our president, immediate past president and his team, they met and they had a long discussion, and the report was submitted to the government of Karnataka in 2019. And he has, our president has recognized the work, and our members who have supported this move, this anti-quackery move in Kodagu, was very well appreciated by the previous president and all the members of Karnataka State IMA. So to conclude, quackery, medical quackery is a form of white-collar crime that takes away money from its victims. IMA member by delivering cost-effective and ethical medical practice and educate the publics. And one, to know their treating doctor by their track record. One, see the role here, the general publics also must take some accountability here. They must know the track record of the treating doctor, their treating doctor. Everybody must have a sort of a family physician or a family basic doctor. So whatever he suggests, I think if they follow it properly, the problems will be much solved. Recently, I think today it has become a viral, even the Ayush specialized in surgery. You have a Ayush doctors who are there in the Ayurveda also. There is surgical specialty is there, even in Dharmasala institution, as well as in Orissa, they have got a very big institutions where they are doing all the surgeries. But I think the national IMA or state IMA has to take up this issue. It is not fair because government can issue, now it has been gazetted in the central gazette book. They are authorized to do surgeries, general surgery, gynecology, eye, ENT and all. It has been gazetted now. I think the national IMA has to oppose this, and because having slogged for so many years, our allopathy doctors, they do so much of specialization, research, so much of things are going on. And where we stand now, if the government allows this thing to happen, even the surgery, let them do surgery in their own style. Ayurveda medicine they can use, they can do surgery in their own style, not with a scalpel, unless they know the anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, or pathology, or pharmacology. How can the government allow this misdeeds to happen again? And national IMA, I request the national IMA and our state IMA present president Venkatachalapati and his team to take up this issue in a national level and do something about this. So I thank our present president Venkatachalapati and his team for giving me this opportunity to address this working committee, state working committee, and all the members of IMA. Thanks for the patient hearing. If there is any questions, I'm ready to take up.
If there are any questions, please unmute yourself and please ask questions. And Dr. Mohan Appaji is almost a resource person on anti-quackery activities. Please be free to ask questions. Please unmute yourself and please ask.
The so-called physical medical practitioner, some quacks are in physical medical practice. So, okay, the visual type of quackery.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. Be loud.
Come here one second. Here. Sir, please come. 1 second.
Good afternoon, Dr. Kudwa from Mangalore, IMA. Some of the people are practicing in the name of RMP, and they are actually quackers.
Yeah.
Producing and giving all treatment like crime and sexual things and all. So for them, we call as quackery. But now, the degree, what degree they have got RMP, what type of action we can take to such doctors?
Sir, now the government order is there. Unless they are registered in Karnataka Medical Council, they cannot practice allopathy. That is very sure. You can, I request all the presidents of all the branches to meet the district administration with this government order, to meet the district administration and start working at the district level. Also, you must have an anti-quackery committee. I suggest each district president to form an anti-quackery committee in their district and meet the district authorities with this government order what we have now. It has been already circulated to all the district presidents, and I request the Venkatachalapati, the president, our president, please pass on this order to all the district presidents and let them go and meet their district authority, DC, SP, and DHO, and give this and to take a suitable action against the persons who are not registered in KMC practicing allopathy.
Second thing is they are putting all daily newspapers, their advertisements, and boldly they are practicing. Daily there is a column.
Yes, sir. I think now we have to gear up. Yeah, I think we have to gear up, and our district IMA has to be activated, and they must write to our state anti-quackery cell, because at the district level, the district IMA cannot fight with these quacks, because at their district they will not cooperate and they will become local politicians and all. So from the state, now we have a state quackery chairman is there, Sandeep from Dharwad. I think we'll all work together, and we can take, we can also write to the letters to their district, their respective district authorities. So I think state anti-quackery cell has to get the communication from the district IMA presidents, and at the local level they must form a team.
Yeah, sir, thank you very much, and that was very elaborative and informative, and all your suggestions are well taken. And I do invite any branch, local branch presidents or secretaries who have any concern regarding anti-quackery to us, so that we can take help of anti-quackery committee, and also Dr. Mohan Appaji's help, and proceed against all the quacks. And I think someone is asking if there is any cross practice of any subspecialties.
Yes, sir. I didn't get you.
One specialist practicing the other specialty.
Yeah, see, actually, even the people have been fined. If there is a specialist, for example, in Mangaluru only, a person in a problem, because there is a urologist available there. and the urologist was available in the same hospital, but he did not refer. A general surgeon did not refer to the urologist. He did on his own. That will be penalized. Definitely, that will be penalized. Even the subspecialty, we must be very careful. But if the specialty, super specialty, whatever, if it is not, specialists are not available in the periphery, in the rural area, then if MBBS doctor, if he does some cesarean sections or their emergency cases, that is justified because specialist is not available there. So this way, one has to be careful even in the specialist practice also, and it amounts to cross practice. That is not allowed. It amounts to quackery. Again, when there is a specialist available, it amounts to quackery if you cross practice.
Okay, thank you, sir. We'll take up only one last question. Yes, sir. What's your question, sir? Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Chetan, pulmonologist. Regarding quackery, even we had struggled even in 2010, sir. The same IMA had come and got. But now we see in all medical, all hospitals, major hospitals, CCU, ICU, all Ayurvedic doctors are practicing in spite of so much. Our own allopathy doctors are hiring them, and many IMA meetings they are also attending. So where's the question that we are fighting one side and we are allowing on the other side? So first our allopathy supportive to our MBBS doctors first, right?
See, in my talk, in my presentation, I mentioned we are also accountable. Even the doctors and their association are also accountable for these misdeeds and malpractice. So we should not encourage it, and we have to take now. We have a clear government order. It is very clear. And what the order in 2015, our government, Karnataka state government had ordered the Ayush doctors posted in PHC can give some allopathy medicines. They are authorized to give allopathy medicine for primary care. That order has been also withdrawn here now in 2020 in the same order that they cannot practice allopathy. Ayush doctors cannot practice allopathy, and previous order what government had given, that in the same order they have withdrawn that order. So it is very clear, crystal clear. The government order is very crystal clear, and now it is a time for our state president to take up this issue to all the presidents and motivate all the presidents to meet the district authorities with the government order. It is very clear, crystal clear. There's no doubt about the orders.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I think a wonderful talk by you, sir. And we will definitely make use of all your experience as activities concerned. So we will move on to the next speaker, Dr. Shivkumar F. Kumbar, who will be talking on IMA, AMS, IMA CG. Sir, Dr. Shivkumar, sir, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, sir. Please carry on.
Thank you very much for giving me opportunity. So far, we have been talking since morning. Most of the times, it's only medical-legal issues. Just I'll try to take you from the different aspect of the IMA. And I know the attendance is very thin in virtual, but maybe the attendance is very good in the lunch table also. But anyway, I'll try to finish it in the stipulated time. Okay. Yeah, next. Next. Okay. Next. Okay. Yeah. So you all know that there are two solid wings of IMA. That one is IMA AMS, and another one is IMA CGP. And the Academy of Medical Specialties was formed, okay, back in 1979 by the visionaries of the Indian Medical Association with the intention of providing a forum for specialties and the branches of medicine to discuss academic matters of the disciplinary interest. Yeah, the objectives of this IMA-AMS, small one. Yeah, the main objectives of this IMA-AMS is to operate the recent advances in all the specialties for better clinical judgment of their practice. It will also motivate the specialists to actively participate in all the activities of Indian Medical Association. The headquarters of IMA AMS national body is in the Hyderabad. So what is the membership? Who can become the member of this? The member of Academy of Medical Specialties is open to all the life members of IMA who have specialty qualification in any discipline of medicine. The fellows of College of General Practitioners who have passed FCGP examination are also eligible to become the members of this IMA AMS as they have specialized in the field of family medicine. The Academy also proposes to organize training programs in different fields of medicine and also conduct IMA AMS certification courses. Many people may not be knowing about this, just is a basic idea I can impart to them and they can be in touch with them for the IMA AMS activities. So in Karnataka, we have 8 branches, okay, IMA AMS, and most of them are not very active, but I have taken up this role to make it very vibrant in due course of time. The one is at Nippani, Mysore, Bangalore, Gadar, Hubli, Tumkur, Davangere, and Belgaum. Okay, so this have been continuing. The president or chairman or secretary since quite long time. I'm appeal to all the respective IMA chapters to have elections of that IMAMS and bring to the notice of the state as well as the national. So just like any other IMAMS, this IMAMS has got a governing council also, wherein chairman of IMAMS, secretary IMAMS, president of IMA KSB, secretary IMA KSB, treasurer of IMA KSB, immediate past chairman and secretary of the IMAMS, and chairman of all the chapters are the governing council members of this IMAMS. So the membership strength as of today in Karnataka is 843, and the fee for this life membership is only 1,000 rupees. So what are the advantages of becoming the IMAMS members? Yes, they can be awarded to the fellow of Academy of Medical Specialties if they have been practicing in their specialty more than 10 years. Okay, and this is added the fellowship in recognition of their services is very, very important. And this also allows certain type of fellowships, especially infertility, basic endoscopy, and basic laparoscopy. All over India, many specialists have taken the advantage of this fellowship courses. And there are also certain certificate courses which many of the IMA AMS members do not know about it. And there is also a honorary professionalship of IMA AMS where they can be deputed as the examiners to conduct the certificate courses or fellowship courses. IMA AMS desires to provide financial assistance to IMA AMS for conducting the CMEs and conferences. And they can enroll or they can issue IMA AMS journal from the IMA headquarters also. In Karnataka, IMA AMS has started a fellowship in infertility in association with Garbhagudi Hospital in Bangalore. The provisional list of courses being offered at the national IMA AMS level are the infertility, fluorescence in angiography, laser photocoagulation in retinal problems, laser and LASIK surgeries, phacoemulsifications, training in non-invasive cardiology or echocardiography or TMT, and critical care cardiology, advanced microsurgery of ear, functional sinus endoscopy, laser technology in ENT, rhinoplasty, joint replacement, arthroscopy, spine surgery, upper GI endoscopy, basic as well as advanced, and laparoscopy, again it's the basic as well as advanced, rheumatology and preventive cardiology. These are the provisional courses which are being offered at the IMA AMS national level. My suggestions to the IMA AMS, whoever becomes a life member of IMA, if he is specialized, should become a life member of IMA AMS. This is the resolution has been passed in the 22nd Governing Council of IMA AMS last year to 2019 November. And the local chapters must conduct elections regularly and intimate the chairman secretary with their contact details, IMA AMS, as well as to the national headquarters also. All chapters should conduct CMEs under the banner of IMA AMS. And looking at the financial status of the IMA AMS, yes, IMA AMS Karnataka chapter can afford to pay 10,000 rupees for the IMA AMS chapters who wish to conduct the CMEs or any of the conferences. This is only the financial assistance. So IMA AMS, IMA CGP conference 2021. So last year, 2 years back, we did it in Dharwad under IMA AMS banner and CGP banner also. And 2020 couldn't do it because of the pandemic, and there was only the virtual conference also. So chapters who are interested to host this IMA AMS CGP conference for the 2021, they can contact me, and along with the president and secretary, we can make a collaborative arrangements. Thank you one and all. So I must congratulate Mohan Appaji for a wonderful message he has given to the fight against the quackery. He specifically said, okay, as per my notice, in the year 2017, PSC doctors of Ayush doctors are allowed to practice allopathic medicines in emergency cases. But it has been recently withdrawn by the state government. Looking at the citation of the cases of Poonam Marma versus Ashwin Patel, which was in 1996, the Supreme Court categorically said that you are not supposed to practice. In the one more cases, that is Sabapati versus Kerala in the year 1992, again categorically said that Ayush doctors cannot practice allopathy, and there is no scope at all, even in the whoever practicing, and they can be penalized. And for the last 2 days, you have been seeing lot many things in the Gazette notification stating that Ayurveda doctors can practice surgeries also. Friends, we have to prepare for the all India or pan India agitation. This is the need of the hour. The question arises, they said that allopathic doctors, 19 types of general surgery they can perform. 19 types of ENTs and head and neck surgery they can perform. 39 types of general surgery can perform with a training in such kind of situations. If it is the case, why not to allow the veterinary doctors to practice such kind of a surgery, because they are already practicing the surgery on animals? And if this is the scenario, why do you need a neat examination? Okay, and what kind of anesthesia they are going to give, and what are the liabilities? How the anesthesia, for all practical purposes, the Medical Council of India withdrawn all the diplomas, and they are favoring only our MS degrees. Everybody knows about it, except the anesthesia. So the integrity is probably they want to practice, or they want to start 2 years allopathic, Ayurvedic anesthesia practice, wherein again the anesthetist would teach them to provide anesthesia. This is very, very, I would say that this is the end of the modern medical profession, and we need to fight at all the levels, including at the district level. With this, I thank the opportunity given to me. For any of the medical legal queries, I have given my email ID and the mobile number at the chat box. They can be in touch with me. Thank you, and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Shivkumar F. Kumbar, Chairman IMA and AMS. Now, can we move on? As there is paucity of time, can we move on to the next session? KPMA Act by Dr. Sandeep Prabhu. Over to you, sir. Dr. Sandeep Prabhu.
Sir, good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible, yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, at the onset, I would like to thank Dr. Venkatachalapati, the present president of IMA KSB, as well as all the past presidents and the seniors who had entrusted me with this responsibility and given me an opportunity to speak today. So I was wondering as to why my name was put last in the list, but now I think it's a golden opportunity what I had, because most of the topics which I wish to speak under the KPMA Act have been covered briefly by all the people, including the anti-quackery, the KPPS, the violence against doctors and everything. For all of these fundamental things, the KPMA Act is one act which enacts most of the things and which has been modified of late recently, which is one of the most valuable document for anti-quackery measures. And also for the benefit of the practice of the doctors as well as for the people. So I would like to speak under the headings of four or five things. One is I'll go very briefly. KPMA Act is not a new act. KPMA Act was originally incorporated as a Nursing Home Act in the 1976 Act, October 75-76. It was just a 5-page act wherein it said that you have to register, you have to display the rates and everything. Post 1976 to the present level of 2007 and 2010 when it 2009 when it got properly implemented, till then the act was in a limbo, hanging there due to various litigations and lack of determination on part of the doctors, as well as the fear from us, the private practitioner, that it will be a harassment. Post the 2007 and 10 Act, the initial registration was very easy, but the Act has not been implemented in its full form or the substance, or to understand, or no effort has been made by the anybody to understand the Act to be used for the benefit of our fraternity. How does the Act help us in the benefit of the fraternity? The most important thing is, see, for any pressure, if it builds up from the sides of the patient, if they suspect a doctor has done some wrong, and from you, if the patient is not paying, this act is a proper thing to release the steam and come back to some proposal which will prevent further aggravation of the events which will lead to violence. That is, it provides for a grievance committee. A grievance committee has to be, what is the role of now, the role of the local IMAs? Most of the, I think the 30 districts of Karnataka, I think grievance is formed not even in one district properly. And they have not heard even one case till now, even though the act has been incorporated in 2010. We have got 2 renewals already, we are on the 3rd renewal, but nowhere has the grievance committee been formed. A grievance committee has to be formed not just abruptly. Here in the grievance committee, please go through the KPM Act very clearly and the amended act also very clearly. It says the grievance committee has a DC as a chairman, a DHO as a member secretary, a district Ayush officer as one of the members, and along with him, we have got 2 members and 1 lady representative. The lady representative, we have to see and adjust and manipulate so that it becomes a medical professional, or a medical professional with good legal standing, or a person who is favorable to our profession. The other thing is the IMA president from the branch which has the largest member in the district. So this is fine. They are one of our colleagues. So the person comes in. Then the clause comes here is, there is one more seat which is available for association representing the largest number of people holding the KPMA. In many districts, it has so happened that the Ayush people are outnumbering the total number of allopathy doctors. Because IMA members usually constitute this, many a times the medical colleges and related colleges are not coming in. Here the clause comes is that even the dentists can be enrolled with us in this. You can form a district level KPMA association, or you can join one of the various associations which are already registered, like we have a KPMA association which is registered in Hubli. So this is a very old registration done very long back under the auspices of Dr. Jituri, Sorgavi and Dr. Bidri. This is one of the association there. We are in the process of streamlining and getting it more updated. So once we do it, you can also take up, like you take up the customary from IMA KSB Bangalore, you can also join this association and constitute the seat in that thing. The main thing is not to let the Ayush people come into this picture. So if you let the Ayush person on board, then they have a say in what is going to go on. Now, the other thing, what the local IMAs have to do is, I would like to stress this again, please, whoever are there, whoever secretaries are there, please to see to it that you form a KPMA committee in your local IMAs with the representation only by the doctors who are holding a KPMA license. So if you have, this should be a standing committee with exit if they want once in 2 or 3 years of the 2 members of the 10 people or so what you form. And these people should be well apprised with all the legal rules and whatever is going to be with the KPMA, because once this act, the insurance acts, everything are coming in, next all these things will be first have to go through the grievance committee, even if it is going to court. And the KPM Act clearly says that if the court has to take up any case, it has to refer it to the grievance committee. Grievance committee has to refer it to the KMC, and only once it gets back, once the grievance committee gives a ruling, only on that based ruling it can go. So these things we want to streamline and put it up. The entire thing of what is the advantage of this act to the doctors? One, you have a price list on which you can work. there is no capping of price list at any level anywhere, except when you have given the list and enrolled yourself in the government insurance schemes, wherein you are bound to do it at that rate. If you are not insured and you are not going to go in for the government capped insurance schemes, then there is no restriction on your price. You can put a proper price list and stick to it, so that, and communicate to the patient regarding the prices as per the price list. So this leads to a lot of clarity about the pricing and communication and other things. And if there is any grievance from this thing, also a local grievance committee in your own hospital as well as a local level, because most of us will be knowing the patient through any of the patients through one form or the other, and basically we can communicate with them and come to a point without the case reaching the court. And many a times it is only a lack of communication and ego which works, so which we can be solved. So the grievance committee again has a lot of things here. So we get a common, when during the COVID things, we every day we used to see that the KPMA license used to be, will cancel your KPMA license. These were the threats which were being given. Can they really cancel our KPMA? Yes, they can cancel, but it has to be given a proper hearing. Then we have to appear before the grievance committee. Then we can take up before the state. Again, the higher committees are there, wherein again the appeal can take place. So the question of, until today, I don't think any single doctor has been closed, except whatever is the Kodugu case, except that nobody has been ever restricted by this KPMA Act, and it has not at all been implemented. If implemented and if properly thought upon, I think it can prove one of the very strongest things on anti-quackery, as well as accompanying the 2009 Act on the violence against doctors. This document can also prove a very effective measure for the police also to inquire whether that person is legal, illegal, and also help us to bring in the police against the anti-quackery measures. So I'd like